People who railfan CSX's Southern S-Line know this road. It is Chancey Road, the Zephyrhills bypass. Somewhere along here, it becomes the old Lakeland Highway, but we all know it as the road to Vitus. Today, I'm on this road to meet up with Nick Meteor. He's waiting for me just south of the Dade City Amtrak depot. It's Friday afternoon, and I'm hoping the S-Line will be busy.
Well, we got our mobile ATCS up and going. We got Q740, the northbound juice train, coming up to Vitus, and right behind them will be a L604 coming off the Vitus Subdivision. So I had two back-to-back northbounds.
Having ATCS in your vehicle seems almost like cheating to me. It's taken an element of sport out of train chasing. However, I am still grateful for the info.
Yeah, Q740, 20 got a clear south of Dade City, northbound, 5209.
Just a few short minutes behind the juice train was L604, 6,870 feet of Winston to Waycross mixed freight. Now?
Well, I guess we're going to go down to the old Derailment Site there and take some pictures of the hoppers that are piled up there.
Nick wanted to see the derailment site, so we drifted back south on the old Lakeland Highway. The accident happened at a crossing when a truck driver pulled in front of an empty coal train. Truck driver and train crew emerged okay, but the truck was destroyed. Most of a dozen hoppers went to the ditch, and the house track at Salina Fertilizer looks to be history. The hoppers still sit upright in the dirt 2 weeks later. We moved further south as Nick's computer told us something else was coming. Setting up at a favorite photo spot on the seaboard Maine, Blackwater Creek, the stone arch of State Road 39 is interesting enough, but the solid creosote wood trestle make this a novel location. The blip on the ATCS radar was 0925. Two Jeep 39s, 20 square ones, and 20 round ones. Normally this is 0825, but lots of trains have been reassembled lately, no doubt due to cutoffs and reshifting. Half an hour passes and we get another surprise, WO35, a work train headed somewhere north of here. That old wooden bridge holds up this train just as well as it did the Silver Meteor and the Silver Star of seaboard days. Nick sets up his notebook in the back of my truck, and we learn that 0741, the southbound empty juice train, is nearing Lakuchi. We decide to move to Plant City and wait for him there. Two big EMDs were pulling this string of empties. With light fading, I called it a day, but I'd be back tomorrow. Next morning, I'm back up on the S-Line and making a side trip to the abandoned West Coast Subdivision, the AR line to High Springs in DuPont, Georgia. Hikers and bikers use it now as the Withlacoochee Trail. This spot is where the old Trilby Yard stood. The old Trilby Depot is just a few feet from here. The old Trilby Highway is still marked with artifacts of the West Coast Sub. Back to reality, I'm set up at the north end of Vitus Pass. I'm without Nick's ATCS, but I managed to find a few trains the old-fashioned way. Timetable, radio, and patience.
CS60, key 45321, engine CS60, 7330, clear north end of Vitus, southbound.
453 is exiting the slow order that's in effect from that coal train derailment. The scene is just a mile behind him. That afternoon, I met up with Nick again, and we set up at South Lakeland on the A-Line. CSX has replaced nearly all of its old coastline signal bridges and cantilevers on the A-Line, except these 5 structures at Lakeland. History still standing in 2009, and still with searchlight signals. Saturday afternoon rail fanning in Central Florida is often abysmal, save for a few bright spots like Amtrak 92, speeding to Tampa coming out of his station stop at Lakeland. And that would be it for me. On the A-Line at milepost 851.8, this is Danny Harmon, out.